Dustin Johnson is not looking to do anything too dramatic in the final round of the WGCHSBC Champions at Champion. He has had 2 68s with a 63 sandwich between them, and he is as many as 6 shots clear of Brooks Koepka and 7 ahead of Henrik Stenson. So why would he do anything crazy? Johnson, who is aiming to capture his second WGCHSBC Champions and his 6th WGC event, know that incidents can come out of nowhere on this course. There is no need to encourage them. For instance, when he was playing the 401 yards 10th today, he hit an entirely good tee shot which took it upon itself to land on a cart path and finish in a bush. This most laid-back of men did not let it bother him. He had 3 birdies over the last 8 holes, and if he did not exactly finish in style at the 538 yards 18th, he would have prided himself on doing one more sensible thing. His tee shot had got the thumbs up, but he was soon looking at the mud on his ball and a downhill lie. I was in between an 3-iron and a 4, and I just didn't really like the shot. It wasn't a good idea to try for the green. I thought to myself that if I just laid it up in the fairway, I'm still going to have a good look at a birdie. The putt didn't drop, but he was hardly going to complain on a day when others had so much more to grumble about. Koepka, for one, he had been no worse placed than a shot behind Johnson at the start of the day, but when it came to the 8, a veritable accident black spot, he was responsible for one among a handful of 8s. The US Open champion's drive had done the damage, though. At the end of the day, he was rather more concerned with his putting. Try as he might, he could make none of the momentum putts. He needed to stay up there with his good friend Kumfo. He dropped one more putt at the 18th to finish with a 6 and a 73, but, on this occasion, Koepka was hanged if he was going to take the blame. When asked if a camera had gone off, and shook his head. 50 would be more like it, he suggested. Stenson is an interesting one. Up until today, he wasn't best pleased with either his technical or mental game. In what was his second successive 69, though, everything changed for the better. The technical and mental things worked well. I'm in good shape, even if I'm only playing for second. I've got a game plan with regard to how I'm going to play my best, or what I think is my best on this course, and I'm going to stick with it. If, said Stenson, Dustin keeps on playing the way he's been doing, it's going to be a one-horse show. But you never know. The wind's set to get tougher, and this course has a couple of holes where you can certainly have a number. So Woo Kim would have given a knowing nod at that. This very mannerly Korean player had an 11 at the aforementioned 8th, and still managed to give a sheepish chuckle at the end of it. Let's give the last word to Johnson, in answer as to whether he would sooner win by a single shot or by the proverbial mile. He didn't need to stop and think. I'd much rather win by a large margin any day. He was sounding like Tiger.